must lose this nut here using the special tool.
Okay, after that we're gonna lose the brake fuel line. So this is the fuel pipe. We're gonna lose it.
And then we need to remove the master cylinder nut. And then we can remove the master cylinder.
This is the master cylinder. So before we dismantle the master cylinder, we first must put the snap ring first. This is the snap ring. Okay.
Then this is the master cylinder, and the inner surface of master cylinder is in a good condition. So next, this is a piston for the master cylinder. This is a primary and this is secondary. We already take out from the master cylinder from this one. So this is a O-ring for cylinder, and I think this is the condition for the piston is a little bit rusty. O-ring is in a good condition. Okay, we will do the inspection for the diaphragm reservoir. So when we check, there is no wear and crack. So that means the diaphragm for the reservoir is in a good condition. So this is brake booster. When we check, there is no crack and dent. So brake booster is in a good condition. But the gasket is already torn, so we must replace the gasket.
Tunjuk sini. Depan.
So there is no dent, no crack, all in good condition.
Alright.
After that, we need to measure the push rod length. To measure the push rod length, we need a vernier caliper to measure the push rod length. So we measure the before push rod is pressed. So over here we got a 15.02 mm for before brake pedal is pressed. For after brake pedal is pressed, after we press the brake pedal, the push rod length is 41.7.
Okay, this is the part of the master cylinder. First, this is the cap. Inside the cap, there is the diaphragm, and under the cap is the strainer. This one is the filter, and inside the filter we put the indicator. After that, this is the brake fluid sensor that connect with the master cylinder, and this is the stopper screw.
Tunjuk dulu. Okay.
Okay. And then this is the reservoir tank. Which is we fill the brake fluid. And then this is the rubber grommet. This both of this.
Primary.
And then we have two piston. This is the primary piston, and this is the secondary piston. Lastly, this is the master cylinder body.
Yes, sir.
And the last one is the snap ring.
Okay, for question 1, based on your finding, what is the effect of push rod end length to brake performance? Okay, the effect of push rod and length to brake performance is the brake performance will affect the free play of the pedal. Also, the push rod will affect the pressure applied to the master cylinder. Question 2.
Okay. For question 2, name the type of brake oil used for car. Can different type of brake oil be used? Why? Okay, first, brake fluid used is .4. It is a different type of brake fluid, can be mixed between .3 and .4. Because of both .3 and .4 is glycol ester base, which they are compatible with each other. But if it come from .4 from factory, it is recommended to follow the factory specification. Okay, next question.
For question 3, name hydraulic tubes that are connected to master cylinder and where all tubes are connected. The hydraulic tubes that connected to master cylinder is the brake lines, and the brake lines from the master cylinder connect to proportioning valve, which is to distribute brake fluid pressure to front and the rear brake. For question 4, what is the function of diaphragm. When you press the pedal, that movement allows the diaphragm to pull in air from the atmosphere, which already has a vacuum, to pull on them from the engine or some other vacuum sources. This allows the push rod internally to press against the back of the master cylinder and therefore generate pressure through the master cylinder and brake line.
So, as for conclusion, from this lab, we have learned and known about the master cylinder. The function of master cylinder is to convert non-hydraulic pressure into hydraulic pressure. We also have acknowledged the name and function of every part in the master cylinder. Total parts in the master cylinder are 14. In this lab also, we have checked the condition of every important part in the master cylinder and how to measure the push rod end before and after.